You know, this is something that is so dear to my heart, and I feel so, I'm feeling so emotional. I'm feeling so hurt over it. The Bible talks about the fact that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And, when you see, sometimes when you're inside, you see, knowledge is power. I feel so hurt over this. I didn't realize how much I was so hurt until today. Um, I think, what time is it now? 11:35, and PM. That is, and I'm here, and I'm just thinking about everything is just going through my head, and I'm saying, God, why do people do this? It's so hard. It is just so wrong. Some of you may say, I mean, people have a choice. Yes, they do. And maybe look at me differently for feeling the way I do. And people will say all different things. People have different things to say. It really doesn't matter, because everybody have their own opinion, and everybody have their own choices. I'm just expressing myself because of how I feel. I've recognized that preachers nowadays, and let me say, it's not everyone, but it's like it's so much of them that it's almost seemed that it's everyone, but it's not everyone. The way they are going about talking about the Lord said this and the Lord said that, when the Lord said nothing. The lie, deceit that they are giving out to people. I experienced something recently, and it's almost like it sent a message, because like I heard it on YouTube, or somebody told me. I personally heard it myself, and I was like, "Are you serious right now?" I was just so hurt. Preachers, or not just preachers, but leaders, they use tactics, some of them, to take from the people, the vulnerable. I'm sure you'd have heard of cases where, I don't remember this preacher that was in prison because he scammed a whole heap of people, or this elderly lady gave him all the money she had because he said he was going to get a house for her. And until today, that lady didn't get a house. I don't know. I don't know, for me, even on my platform, the things that I'll do may not be famous. Well, my channel don't even reach 3,000 subscribers, and I'm on YouTube over 3 years. I've made over 2,000 videos. I couldn't believe it. And I went to this church. First time I was visiting, and the preacher was there, and she was preaching, and she was just going on and on and on and on and on. Now talking about we having the form of godliness and denying the power. how she was just going on and on and on. And when some of the things she was saying, I was like, it's like I couldn't feel a connection. Honestly, I was just there and I was just looking. There were several things that were just kind of so distasteful. The way she was shouting, oh my God. But that's not what made it worse. She was there saying, when she finished um preaching and she did her own altar call, I was praying for the people, and pushing them in their head and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I'm far from being perfect, but I'm not going to make a mockery of God. And when I see people do it, it hurts. It hurts me to the core of my bone. I don't like it. I know I have to be strong, but it's just so wrong. I remember when she finished preaching, she was like, all that she was blabbing away. I can't even tell you. She was talking about, I, I don't remember the exact message, but she was talking about something in Revelation about how the people were just saying, holy, holy, holy to God. And I was expecting the message to take that kind of direction, but she was kind of all over the place. I was talking about how people should do this. She wasn't really using the word. But what cemented and what just crushed my spirit is like when she was done, she was like, if this message touch you, sow a seed. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I was like, seriously? It's not that it was the host pastor who did it or somebody from the church. First of all, while she was preaching, one of the ushers went up there with a basket to put in front of her. Meaning, my take on that was that if you feel led to give, you can give. And that's okay if that's how they do their thing. But it's almost like tooting your own horn. She did it. And I was so distasteful and talking about if this message touch you, sow a seed. Really? And then what compounded the situation, she went on further to talk about, I hear $100. I hear $100. Lord is telling me $100. Seriously? And then she began to, then eventually she was like, if you don't have a job and you have a $500, you have $1,000, come and sow it. Are you really serious? Is that where we have gone? That's our law? We have stooped just to make some money? Really? And I sat here tonight and so many things going through my mind. On this platform that I have, I try to, whatever I speak, I try to live it. And when I see people come on a platform like this and professing to be doing things of God and then they walk contrary to what they say you are to do, it hurts. It hurts me. I don't like it. I've seen it over the years. I've been saved from, I think, about 1994. Many, many years ago. I've grown and moved on stages to stages. The persons who come and they shout, and some of them turn up the music so loud. When they're preaching, they need music with them. When they're preaching, they want the mic to be so high. When they're preaching, they're barking. You can't even hear what they're saying. They're preaching, they're trying, we're not using the word, they're not using this, they're not using this, they're not using this. Own emotions. And there are some people who are so spirited that they are drawn away to these things. But the Bible tells us perilous time, shall come. I'm just saying, as I sat here tonight, I'm thinking about making this video a long time. I wanted to talk about it. I want to say that not everybody is like that. But it's almost like every day, another video on top of another video. And I'm seeing, you, there was this lady, I was going through Facebook and I saw this lady. Honestly, I don't even remember her name. I don't know what she goes by. It's the first time I see it on my page. And she was bashing. She called herself a prophetess. She was just so hard to look at. When you look at her, you could see the demons. She was so hard to look at. And then she had on makeup, made it worse. She had some eyelash. And then she was talking about, thus said the Lord says this, and then speaking in tongues. And then she was trying to bring down another prophetess, another so-called prophetess, because everybody's prophetess this time. For what? For money. The Bible tells us the love of money is the root. It's not money, It's the love of it. It's the root of all evil. The extent we go for money, the extent in which we go to get money using the name of the Lord. I know we're not all perfect. And if you go there and you're going to preach to me and you're going to tell me I must show up and I must show up into the house of the Lord on time, I must work into the house of the Lord, I must do this, you should be doing it yourself. And if you are not doing it, you also need to make that commitment that I am not doing it, but I'm going to work towards it. Don't behave as if you are perfect and everybody else needs to do it. It is so wrong. We do so many things to get money. The beautiful thing is, and I think maybe this is why, I feel so much about it. I realize it's not necessary. Some of the things that we do, it's not necessary. I've been visiting this church and they don't advertise about, they collect their offering and their tithes, and somebody will go up and speak a little bit about it, not a lot. And then they'll just tell you these are options to give. And then they had the praise and worship team sing for a few minutes, and that's it. There's no offering basket going around. There's nothing there to say come with $1,000. There's nothing there come with $5,000. There's nothing there to say sow a seed. They'll tell you what to do, how you can give. People feel more willing, more. You don't have to feel cute if you don't have it to give. Remember, Jesus went and he was in the temple and he threw over all the things that they were selling and saying, you're turning my house into a house of den or den of thieves or something. I don't remember exact scripture, but all of you know the scripture. So you don't have to come tell me that I don't know it, but you don't know the exact scripture me talk. Because they were robbing the people. You need to stop robbing the people. All of you out there that's doing it. You come on social media, yeah, ba 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 ba. Shama mama mama mama. Yeah? All of you doing it. And the Lord is telling me this, but the Lord is not telling you nothing. It's wrong. It's wrong. The Lord wants us to be holy. It pains my heart. This may not reach, video may not even reach where it should reach, but whoever it should reach, I hope it will reach the right set of people. I hope it will reach those false prophets. And those of you who listen. And that's why a lot of people don't go to church. Some of the people who don't go to church living more righteous than who go into church. I'm telling you, when you talk with some people who are not going to church, they are more loving. They're not covetous, they're not backbite. They don't do all these scamming things where people in church are practicing. They may not call it scam, but a scam. The Lord, I'm hearing $100. Seriously, right now. I was shocked. I was shocked. I couldn't believe after what you just preached. Hmm? Really? I've never heard that in my life. But I pray to God. But the Bible said, the wheat and the tear shall grow together till the day of harvest. I'm encouraging somebody. Know the Lord for yourself. Don't fall on emotions. Don't let them big swelling words fool you. Don't let them lovers speaking or the speaking of tongues fool you. Don't. Bible said if it was possible for the elect's sake to be deceived, they would be deceived. I hope we don't get deceived. I pray to the Lord that those who should really get this word, it will go to them. Ask the Lord to show you. Read the word for yourself. And if you don't understand it, ask God to help you. Take it step by step. Don't rush the process. God bless you. And I trust that you will continue to trust God and everything will work together for your good. Take care of yourself. It's just my desire to live for God. My walking, my talking, my thinking, my acting. I want it to please God above everything else. That's my ultimate aim, my ultimate desire is for it to please God. I do not want God to be unhappy with my walk, my praise, my talk, my thinking. I don't want to impress upon anyone in the wrong way. God bless you. Take care of yourself. We'll talk another time.